Hey guys, welcome back to My Way with the Morleys, and in this week's video we're still looking at caravans from the NEC show. This week's video is looking at dealer specials from Glossop Caravans, in particular the Coachman Festival 630, which is based on the Coachman Vision 630, and the Elddis Chatsworth 866, which is based on the Avante model. So we are now in the Coachman Festival 630, which is a dealer special from Glossop Caravans. It's a twin axle, it's standard width, so in comparison to our caravan it's a bit longer, twin axle, but it's not any wider, is it?
No,
which
it does feel it, doesn't it?
It does feel it, yeah. So we'll show you around and let you know what we think.
Yeah.
So we're in the lounge.
Yep, in the lounge area. Again, a good colour for having kids, I think.
Yeah, it's quite a light upholstery, isn't it?
Yeah, light but dark enough that they're not going to look grubby with the kids around. These little panels here, I wasn't sure about these at first, but actually quite like them now, and they're obviously useful for putting in sort of any papers or magazines or anything that you want, for keeping it a bit tidy up front. Yeah. Cupboards are of reasonable size. They're not too shallow. They're not overly deep, but there's enough space, I think, for putting stuff. You've got one with a shelf there, one that's just a cupboard. These as well, I quite like these little drop down hatch here. So you can pop little bits in there. Yeah. I think this one's, so you've got radio here, speakers, and then getting another same cupboard on that side.
As with all pretty much all the caravans we've been in, the LED lights, strip lights at the top are quite nice, aren't they?
You get these concertina blinds, which come down far enough that actually you're going to get no light through there, so they're good as well. We like these. And at the front, 3 windows, one big roof light, and then also a big high-key roof light as well in the roof. There's no drop-down cupboard like we've seen. There is on that side, a little one.
Not that side.
Is that the fuse box actually? Yeah, fuse box. So
there is storage underneath the seat, but there's no access flap like we've seen on other models this morning. So moving into the dinette side.
Yeah, so side dinette. With our little kit, we would fit 4 of us at this. However, the table's shorter than the chairs, which I find a bit odd. So there's about a 3-inch gap between the edge of the chairs and the table, so they could have made that longer. It has got a wheel arch. Is it a wheel arch? Wheel arch?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, wheel arch there. So that's why it'd be all right with little kids.
For little legs is okay.
Little feet up on
for adults, not so really.
It'd be a bit of a squish to get for if you were big kids, teenagers.
Yeah, there is a light above the window, like you can see, and locker space.
Yeah,
3 lockers, all of which have got
one with a shelf. 2 cupboards.
They're of a decent depth.
Yeah.
Are they narrower?
They're narrower than the front ones, yeah.
They are indeed.
They're slightly narrow, but you got through.
Yep.
So
into the kitchen. Important.
Yeah, we like this.
Kate, that's where the TV point is, but Kate would like to put
coffee machine.
Tassimo there.
There's it with a cupboard here, which again is over the wheel arch, so you've sort of got the top space of the cupboard there.
Yeah. Moving on into the kitchen area.
I think the kitchen's really good. Really like the kitchen. Got a pull-out drawer here, which is handy, so if you're reaching in and trying to scrabble for stuff.
There's a bit of wasted space above that though, you could say.
Yeah.
Worktop space.
Yeah, worktop space is good. It's got all of that. Dual fuel hob.
Separate oven and grill.
Yeah, drawer here, cutlery and all the bits. Then you've got a cupboard there.
With a bit of intrusion from the wheel arch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But decent space.
And above. Decent storage above.
Yeah, like that. Microwave. Pots and pans.
So the fridge is fairly narrow, it's a Deptford. It's quite tall.
Yeah, it's not a good size freezer bit in it. Yeah. Alright, yeah.
This also has the an Omnivent, which is an add-on.
That's this, dealer special, that's part of the dealer special, it's not an add-on, is it? A little cupboard there, which, let you have a look, table in.
Yeah, can't really see anything because it's too dark.
Beds. The kids' beds are really good size. Good width, good length. And a very nice bathroom.
So with this being the same width as our caravan, but slightly longer, this is probably where you feel the difference the most. Toilet. Obviously the kids' bunks are here on this side. Storage wise, you've got quite a narrow cupboard there, and then yeah, absolutely, and then one underneath the sink just here for Kate's hairdryer and my straighteners. Big wardrobe with two drawers underneath and an enormous shower. That is probably the biggest shower I've seen on any caravan.
Is it?
It's massive. Or at least it fills it. We have, with regard to sort of storage space, obviously at the back of the van where the kids' bunks are, there's nothing, there can be nothing overhead, so having this big wardrobe space here with the 3 drawers obviously does really help. It's probably less than, say, something like the Swift, the Super Quattro, but that is 8 foot wide and also a twin axle as well. But so yeah, this was something we discovered yesterday, wasn't it, when we were at the show?
Yeah, threw us a bit of a curveball.
Yeah, because we hadn't
really like it.
We came with the list, and this was something that
wasn't on it.
Having spoken to one of the dealers, this was like, oh, come and have a look at this. So that's the Coachman Festival 6:30.
Yeah.
On to something else. Yeah, let's go and have a look at the Elddis Chatsworth 866. And head into the 866 is exactly what we did do. However, unfortunately, at the time of recording, we were interrupted by various tannoy announcements. This was before the show had opened. Fortunately, though, we didn't go back and refilm it. So, hence there is a little bit of a mismatch in the footage here. But you'll see at the front there are 3 large windows. There is a nice window above the 3 at the very front, and then also in the Chatsworth there is a big roof light. The cupboard space is good, and we generally like the overall feel and layout at the front of this caravan. So moving on into the dinette.
So really good sized dinette, and actually the U-shape, the seat on this is really, you could fit a big
It's
bottom.
deep, isn't it?
Yeah, you could fit a big bottom on this seat comfortably. I don't feel uncomfortable, I don't feel like I'm hanging off the edge, I'm quite comfortable here.
Yeah.
So we would probably fit 5 just about with little kids, because
Yeah,
2
with
are
our
little,
kids.
we would probably fit them round. But it's a good sized dinette. Table is fixed, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fixed table, and then under the dinette you've got the drop down doors again, so again cupboard space, space
Accessible cupboard
yeah,
space.
which is really good.
So nighttime mode, this obviously makes up into the double. There is also
yeah, I'll lift it up.
no, don't lift it up because we've got to put it back then.
No, I'll just lift it so it shows it moves. So this is you could pull this up to make it into quite a big double.
Into the double, that again does restrict the
Yeah.
the walk
Give
flow
it space.
to the bathroom, certainly if you needed the wee in the night and you were on this bed. So moving on to the kitchen.
Kitchen, 2 sockets there, really good cupboards. So we've got deep cupboards. This has got room for cups, cup holder, plate holder, and again another cupboard and another with a shelf. Oh no, not with a shelf, no shelves.
Yeah.
So 3
Just a
good
lift up flap here
size
for
cupboards. Extra
additional
worktop
space. Useful if the kids are at this table.
Yeah, can impact obviously on the
The
door,
doorway.
but if you were eating with, I don't know how likely it'd be, people are coming in and out, but you can still get past it.
Yeah.
Anyway, good space in the kitchen, obviously that would be for your cutlery. Large cupboard there with a shelf.
Yeah.
2 drawers, 2 good sized drawers as well, and then another cupboard at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's a good sized kitchen and a drop down for your pots and pans.
Yeah.
Dual
Fuel
fuel
hob.
Yeah, with a glass cover.
Yeah. Separate oven and grill.
Yeah,
It's
good
fairly
size.
standard. Feature. Obviously a microwave is standard.
With cupboard over the top.
Yeah.
And then a
Dinette.
fridge freezer, which they're similar to the
To what we've seen before.
store. Yeah.
On the left here we've got the wardrobe, which has got
The table in it.
table in.
You want it at the front. Should have a railing, but it's on the.
It's got a rail
not put
there
up at the moment, so
and
it's got
also
2 hanging rails
at the top. So there's
Yeah.
2 hanging rails. One thing we haven't mentioned, which it's worth mentioning, if you just open that again, the curtain for this caravan can be stored in there. So unlike on the Swift where the curtain was this end, obviously this is the curtain track. You can sort of get rid of it there and doesn't have to be part of the van.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on into the back and the bunks.
Yeah.
Bunks, they do seem a bit closed in, don't they? And having laid in the bottom one myself, that wood that you've got on this end does make them fairly closed. Livy liked it, didn't she? Because she likes the bedspread.
Yeah, she likes the owls.
They've got obviously their own blinds or their own curtains, so they can be shut off. Yeah.
Our girls love these curtains though, and actually, although we say that it's quite enclosed, it's more of a den. And I think actually the girls would like it being little girls.
Yeah.
Little table, which you can obviously take off if you want, put away, don't have to have it there. A little stool, which we found handy, particularly 8 foot wide.
Yeah, you can use it as a footstool at the front. You can also use it an extra stool in the middle of the van if you're eating at the dinette. And
it's also extra storage space. So even for like a few of the kids' toys or something, if you want to pop them away.
That's not fixed, is it?
It's extra storage. No, this isn't fixed.
It latches over for security when you're moving. So, cool. Into the bathroom. So, standard arrangement really in the bathroom. Depth of toilet. Relatively shallow storage compartment. Decent sized mirror with some nice LED backlit. Sink, and also a decent amount of storage under there as well. I don't think we've seen a caravan yet that's lacking in storage in the bathroom. And there we go, there's the shower. Some nice bits and pieces, places to pop your bits and pieces on, but a decent sized shower as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite nice. I like that bathroom, with obviously a roof light in there as well. So to sum up this caravan, we really wanted to have a look at this range, didn't we?
Yeah.
So this is either the Compass, Casita, or the Avante range.
Yeah.
It's that sort of thing. So this is obviously a dealer special, which adds certain enhanced features over the standard model. The extra roof light. There's also an external gas point, 230 volt supply. There was also the awning heater as well, which is something new that we've not seen on anything else as well, which saves taking, a fan heater or something. It works straight off the caravan's heating system. It's the whale heating system in this caravan. Obviously all the dimensions and stuff will stick in the description below, but this and the Coachman have been the two models that have really impressed us. They are both dealer specials, of course, so it's not necessarily a like for like comparison with the standard models that we've seen from Swift and also the Adria. So this is right up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
With being something that we're after. Anyway, on to the next one. Oh, welcome back. So that brings us now. Now we're in the Bailey Palermo Grande that we had over Christmas. We obviously are not going to do a review of this because we've already done one of those, and you can always see that. There's a link up here to that video. So we do really still like this layout, don't we? We did have some concerns over the front, but I think we've sort of got over the fact that having a bed on the side dinette is not going to impact us too much, is it?
No.
Sort of things we've had a good chance to have a think about that, which is why we've looked at the layouts that we have done, because we had sort of discounted that, hadn't we? And we said no, we want the kids at the back, but the reality is that it means that we don't have to have a table up at the front for the kids to be playing.
Yeah.
And obviously with in the Palermo or in any of the 8 foot wide caravans, they are so much wider at the front. Feels like you've got a much bigger living area. So it's up to us now to kind of have a few conversations with various dealers. I think we are pretty certain on the caravan we want. Ultimately, it will come down to finance, won't it? But we are, you know, the great thing is with what we've found over this last couple of days is that there's so much of a range to choose from, isn't there? There really is pretty much everything that you can possibly choose from, depending on what your needs and wants are, the ages of the families that you've got, or if you're just a couple. You know, we're obviously only covering family caravans here because we're obviously a family and that's what we want. So,
yeah.
What are you thinking?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's things with everything.
Yeah.
That you can kind of pick up. There's nothing that's perfect for us, and it will only be perfect for you for a certain amount of time. Certainly when you're dealing with kids. Maybe if you're a couple and there's only the two of you to think about, it's a bit different. But for kids and for families, kids grow, your lifestyle changes, their needs need to be met as well. So there is that.
Yeah.
But we're on to go and see what we can find, and yeah, we'll come back to you in a bit. So that is us done, leaving the caravan show now. It's been a good day and a half really, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
We've looked around a lot of caravans, we've discussed lots and lots of different options. We finally settled on exactly what it is we want, and we've indeed done a deal. So yeah, that's we're not going to tell you just yet what that is. It's going to be a few weeks yet before we pick up the caravan. So yeah, as and when we've got more information,
we'll let you know.
Yeah, indeed. So if you liked it, hit the thumbs up. Thanks very much for watching this. Hopefully that maybe has given you some insight as to the sort of all of the family sort of layouts that we've looked at and considered, and if you're in a similar position, maybe of some help to you. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon with an update as to exactly what it is we've bought. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.